Hello, Leo. We're going to do our shadow work series. This is the first time that I've ever really done readings like this on camera. I have done them for myself. We're going to start out with this little shadow work oracle deck. We'll pull some tarot from this. I've got a black, it's called the Black Tarot. It's very dark. You may have to when I say dark, I mean like it's black. It's actually black. So if you want to see a specific card, you may have to pause it and zoom in, okay? Because they can be a little bit difficult. Then we'll close it off with a Goddess Power Oracle card, if I can get a hold of this, right? This is a really beautiful deck. I wanted to round it out with some light energy, right? So, and I'll have to read out of the book from that one because I unfortunately don't have the whole 120-page book memorized. So shame on me. All right, let's start with Leo. Let's get you a little shadow work oracle deck card here, okay? See what we get. Self-absorbed. Seek to feel what others are feeling. Express empathy to others to overcome this. I will say this is a popular one for shadow work for Leos, right? It's just the way we are. It's just the way we are. So that's going to be a big one. All right. All right, Leo. What do we need to know for Leo? Shadow work energy. These probably will not be my my most watched series, but I will tell you that if you're tuning in, it might surprise you. So stay along. Stay here. All right, Leo. Here we go. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Right? Coming into the current energy, we have the Knight of Wands. Well, there's that fire energy. And again, feel free to go ahead and pause it and zoom in if you like. So you're chasing something. You are manifesting. You are chasing something. What is the challenge, the blockage here? The Ace of Pentacles. Chasing a new beginning and have been unsuccessful thus far. That's what I'm getting. The foundation of the reading. Why is this all happening? The Four of Swords. Trying to heal. But here's the deal. You know, if you want to heal from everything, you have to acknowledge everything. I'm a Leo too, guys. I get it. The recent past, the Six of Swords, I feel like you have done a lot of work. You've made a lot of progress, right? The Six of Swords. The foundation, or I'm sorry, the crowning energy. I don't know why I said foundation. Crowning energy. We have the Eight Pentacles. You are in the midst, almost right now, of the fight of your life. You guys are really going through it, okay? You are working on your stuff. I feel like some things are left untouched because, again, Leos have this kind of prideful ego, right? So we're not looking maybe at how our actions have affected other people. We might only be looking at how other people's actions have affected us. So make sure you look at both, right? I'm a Leo, I get it. Coming into the near future, we have the Two of Cups, okay? That's that amalgam of your light side and your dark side coming together, okay? So how do you see yourself right now, Leo? The Seven of Wands. This card is very, I really like it. I feel like it's, you're trying to stay positive, but you're navigating through this maze of just darkness, right? Okay. Energy external to you or something that may be hidden. We have the Three of Wands. This is, the energy of looking out onto the horizon and seeing those ships coming in, right? And the reason we're not is because we haven't acknowledged everything yet. So what is your best course of action? We have the Seven of Pentacles, a big tree, preparing for the future, and not letting the things that you need to work on fall through the cracks. That ground is very cracked, right? All right, and your potential outcome. These cards are hard to. Here we go. Oh, the Devil. You're gonna tame the beast, baby. Tame the beast. I love it. I mean, the Magician is going to outdo that Devil every time, right? And that's what we've got on the bottom of the deck. So whatever big dark thing is looming above you, you're about to handle it like a boss, right? That's what we do. All right, Leo. So this deck is gold and black and white. It'll be easier to see. So the Knight of Wands, that's your fire energy chasing your dreams, but it's almost like you're chasing your tail because they're not coming to fruition, right? There's still some things that are in the dark that need to be looked at. We're always going to have these battles, right? We're always going to have these things in our mind that we need to deal with, are not always love and light, right? Not everybody is love and light all the time. I don't care who you are, right? So the Knight of Wands, look at that, the Queen of Wands. I feel like you really need to tap into your power, that fire power, okay? Because the Queen of Wands is beautiful, beautiful fire energy. And there's something about sunflowers too. I keep seeing sunflowers, sunflowers, sunflowers. I don't know what that is. I mean, it's on this card, it's on all of the Queen of Wands cards, but I just keep seeing sunflowers, okay? Um, the power is within you, right? You kind of need to elevate yourself and do a little bit more of a direct approach. This Knight of Wands is kind of chasing his tail. And I don't want to say beating a dead horse because I don't like the image that that conjures, but that's in a sense what you're doing. Okay. Tap into that power. You have it. I mean, especially with the Magician on the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Wands is the sorceress of the deck, right? She can make anything happen. And the King of Swords. You know, the two together, right? The Queen of Wands and the King of Swords. That King of Swords is air energy, but I'm only reading for you, nothing external to you. Okay. This is only about you. That, you know, those two together are a powerhouse, right? Air and fire, highly combustible, fast moving train, right? So you've got everything you need to be able to handle this challenge. The Ace of Spears, you're looking, it's called Spheres in this deck. It's Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. You are wanting that new beginning. You are wanting that solidity. You're wanting that, right? And it's on the horizon. You just haven't been able to conquer it just yet, right? In the Wheel of Fortune. The universe is with you, right, on this path, giving you the strength that you need to conquer all of these, you know, all of this energy that's, you know, keeping you held down or held back, right? I mean, you're a fixed sign, Leo. That's, you know, the four fixed signs are on the Wheel of Fortune, right? You're down here with this lion with wings. Or, I mean, it's really beautiful energy. And the Hierophant. Yeah, here's the deal. And I mean, when I'm doing this reading, I'm seeing myself in so much of it, but the Hierophant here is that energy of it's like you're not quite learning what the universe needs you to pick up on, right? Dig deeper, dig those heels in a little bit deeper. You know, and if you don't know why you're feeling a certain way or why you're you know, why you have a certain trauma or trigger or whatever it is, you know, a lot of times I will just stand outside and with my arms stretched, you know, completely wide out and literally just say, I am open to receive, right? Open my eyes so that I may see, open my ears so that I may hear, open my heart so that I may feel. I am open to receive, right? So that you can, you know, they can send you those messages when you come up with nothing at the end of the day. You're like, I don't understand why I can't get past this. I don't understand why I can't see this person's side of the story or why they can't see mine, right? So the foundation of the reading is the Four of Swords. You guys are really doing with this Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck and the Eight of Pentacles as the crowning energy. You guys are really working hard on healing. I love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. Four of Swords and the Devil. So something is going on. You are really being called to look at the deep, dark, nasty parts of yourself, right? And it's going to be different for everybody. I mean, it could be anything: toxic relationships, addictions, negative self-worth, trauma from the past, whatever it is. It just is like you feel like you've gotten some things taken care of and then just something else comes along. But here's the deal. For a lot of you, you know, you're meant to bring more light into this world. You are a light worker. Like I am a light worker. We all have different ways of doing that. And those are the people that face the most intense, you know, dark night of the soul energies, right? Because we can handle it. The problem is we don't always know we can. And sometimes we need to be reminded. You've got something very deep seated that you're working on healing, and you're doing it, right? That Eight of Pentacles is in the crowning energy. You're doing the work, right? Yeah, the Four of Wands, stability, happiness, celebrations, conquering this, and living to tell the tale. I love that. And again, it could be a situation where, you know, you're not in the relationship you want to be in because there's still something you need to do. They're waiting to usher it into you, right? So the recent past, the Six of Swords. Having done all this work, right? These six swords, each one represents thoughts, right? Thoughts, conversations. You've had those difficult conversations and you need to just keep having them until you feel freed from them, right? So whatever triggers or trauma or things you've been through, even if it's only on your own, right? Journaling sounds corny, but your subconscious doesn't know the difference. If you write a situation out or you even do role playing and talk to a person, even if they're not there, and, say, when we were in this situation at this given time and you did this, it really, hurt me. And I think about it today, right? You're really going to be able to work through those issues. And I think you have, even if you don't realize that's what you're doing. Okay. Whew, and the Tower. And that's when things started to crumble. The good thing about the Tower, though, is that all of this stuff that's built on a foundation that is not going to sustain you is falling, right? It's clearing a path for you to build that tower back up stronger, taller, bigger, better, right? And the Star. Beautiful. The universe is right here listening to you. Every time you ask for something, they're giving it to you. Be careful what you ask for. Okay? But they're really bringing in their A game here, right? They're listening to you and you're getting your wishes. You are handling business, okay? So the Eight of Pentacles as the crowning energy here. And the Ten of Wands. You are tackling these burdens. You're so close to ascension, right? Leveling up. And the Five of Wands. So there's this energy within you that Leos are very prideful. We don't put our negative self-talk out there for everybody to see, but we really are very oozy and soft on the inside, right? Like just big gushing hearts. And there are parts of you that are not nice to yourself, and you're being called to work on those things, right? So coming into the near future, we have the Two of Cups. This is where your light self and your dark self form that perfect amalgam, right? That perfect balance, because both have to exist. One cannot exist without the other, right? And this is your reward for going through all of this. I feel like you're pretty far advanced in this. And the Two of Wands, already looking towards your future. Which is beautiful because it's telling me that you're working on all of this, that you're going to keep working on all of this, and if you continue to do so, you're going to have new opportunities and new beginnings and new things coming towards you, right? The Two of Swords. But you could very well block your own blessings if you don't deal with this. We've got three twos, right, stacked on top of another. The Two of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Okay, it's all about the choices that you make. You can have this beautiful future, but not if you ignore the problems that need to be fixed. Okay. So how you see yourself right now, we've got this Seven of Wands, right? Trying to navigate that maze of light and dark. But again, you're doing the work, and that's a good thing. And the Six of Cups, you probably have some triggers from the past, childhood, um, early adulthood, right? We all do. And you're working on those, and it sucks. I know it does. I get it. But the Two of Cups, here's that perfect amalgam, right? And you are also probably working out things from your parents' divorces or marriages or relationships or whatever, because they're affecting your relationships. So energy external to you or something that's hidden, the Three of Wands. There's going to be something at the last minute, kind of that, like you're so close to the finish line, right? And then something comes in at the last minute, just one last thing that you need to deal with that kind of pops up in your brain. The King of Wands. Yeah, it's going to be about relationships, but that's your fire energy. But the fight is within you. It's not within relationships, right? It's within you, because how you deal with issues, problems, trauma, triggers certainly affects your relationships, right? But we've got a King of Wands and a Queen of Wands. So there's that balance again, right? And the Magician. You are going to overcome that very, very easily. Very easily. I like it. So your best course of action, the Seven of Pentacles, right? It's okay to take a breather, stop, look at where you've come, right? Look at how far you need to go, and then almost like triage, like what's the most important thing to deal with, right? So you can get those things out of the way. And the universe is going to help you do that. And you're going to find your footing with their help. And I truly believe that I keep wanting to say family tree. I feel like this is family stuff. Okay. That big tree. Those roots run deep, but they can still cause, the ground on top problems, right? Problems that are very rooted in our early childhood, early adulthood, watching stable things fall apart, thinking that they could never do that, right? That'll last forever, and then it didn't. And the Two of Pentacles. I feel like there's some panic that sets in a little bit. But that infinity sign is, that's the Two of Pentacles, right? It's like the universe is here with you. Stay calm, okay? It's gonna be fine. And you can always take a moment, take a rest, take a breather. This isn't something, that you have to go through constantly. You can dedicate amounts of time to healing and to working on issues in whatever manner you see fit, right? Some people meditate or do yoga. Some people, see a counselor or a therapist. However you get through, right? And the World. There's that successful completion. I love it. So your outcome here is this Devil. It's in your foundation too, right? Keeps popping up, but I feel like I just feel like I don't know why I feel good about it. I do. I feel good about it. Page of Wands. You're facing that head on, that energy, and you're like, you know what? I don't think so. Not today. Not today, Satan. Right? And blowing right by him. I love it. I love it. With the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, that healing, that truth. In this card, this person is lying right next to the Sword of Truth, right? This sword right here. And those other swords, the three swords on the top, are his third eye, his throat, and his heart chakra, right? Diving deep to do the work to heal so that you can find peace later in life. So here we have the Magician, right? You are just manifesting your butt off, right? Time to slow down, though, a little bit and deal with those issues with this Knight of Pentacles right here, okay? And then here you are, Queen of Wands, coming out on top, right? The Sorceress of the deck. That's a really beautiful Queen of Wands. All right, let's get a Goddess Oracle card for you. These are really great cards. I don't know all the meanings of them, so I'll have to read out of the book, which I don't like to do because I feel like it makes me look like I don't know what I'm doing. But Bridget, creative spark. There's that fire energy, right? All right, card number 8. Let's do it. Inspiration and imagination are yours to play with right now. You effortlessly connect to your inner creative spark and make meaningful and beautiful experiences for yourself and others, right? Take advantage of this. When you are so in tune, it's like taking a magical trip where all that glitters really is gold and your life seems like a grand artistic gesture. That's what I was talking about. You guys have this, this fiery power to be able to conquer these things. That Queen of Wands energy, right? And this is card number 8, which is Leo energy 8, right? In the tarot, that's the strength card. This is all about the fire in you and the drive, right? So sometimes you feel in a slump and feel frozen in midair, unable to move in any direction, unsure of the next step with someone new or a project because a looming behemoth in your mind, or you can't think of anything to say in a social moment. Not being able to fill your full potential because you're carrying, this baggage, right? It says, Bridget offers you the alignment task of moving your attention away and remembering what it was like when you were little. 6 of Cups. When you were little and you played with your friends, what moved you and lit you up then is the same creative spark that you can move forward with now. Don't take yourself or your current conditions too seriously. Work hard and free yourself from the burden of expectations that you've set upon yourself. Right? The triple goddess of the hearth, the forge, and inspiration brings all her aspects together to help you sparkle. It's like you are the light in the dark. That's so crazy. I love it. I mean, we've got, she's this Queen of Wands. That's your energy. Yay. All right. This is what I got for you. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it helps. I hope it gives you some clarity. Invite friends to look at it, right? Invite your friends to see the video if you've got some Leo friends. And in the meantime, I'm sending you tons of love and light.